It's almost, I have ice on me and it's almost like I don't feel it.
Ready?
Yeah, I need to get this ice out. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and also I want to ask you about...
Annabelle, we have the sound check for you, please.
7, 2, 5, 9, 12, 15, 8, 1. Check.
Can you look at Merle when you do it, please?
Yeah, I will do. She's talking to me, so.
I want to ask you about how the band writes the songs.
How they write the songs?
Yeah, they're sort of collectively written now, right?
Well, on the last album, we all wrote the songs together, more or less. The musicians, the band, they always do the music. And then after that, we get together in the studio and work out lyrics.
Why don't you take some off and give it to Annabella and some to me?
Oh, thanks.
Do you like to use your last name? Should I introduce you as Annabella?
No, I just say Annabella.
Okay.
Get you some ice so I can hold it?
Nah. Because we won't be here that long. Thanks.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, I think
No. It's not so much the way I look, it's more or less the way I come across. Because sometimes it's not right. You know,
I think everyone feels that.
Yeah, well, everyone's got their own critique of themselves, and I mean, there's certain ways you want to present, you know, and sometimes you know you've done something wrong. It's always difficult.
That was Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Eurythmics, big hit in England. I'm Merle Ginsberg on Videowave, and in our studio today we have Annabella from Bow Wow Wow. And Annabella, why don't you tell me what happened to the US tour?
We had to cancel it because our lead guitarist Matthew Ashman broke his hand. He fell off the stage in the Great Adventure Park, New Jersey.
How did he fall off the stage?
He's wearing dark shades and he went the wrong way.
Oh, you're kidding?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So apparently he didn't even know until the next day that he'd broken his hand.
No, we went to Jacksonville, Florida, where we had another show. And he just said, "Oh, my hand feels a bit, hurts." And he went to the hospital to check it out, and they said, "Well, he can't do any more, playing for at least a month." So we had to cancel it.
So what does that, what's going to happen? Are you going to go back to England or?
Yeah, we're going back to England. We've been in New York for a couple of weeks, two members, me and Dave Barbarossa, the drummer.
Right.
We're going back to record a new album after Matthew's recovered. We've got to start writing material, and then a new tour will be scheduled.
So you're not like resting at all, really?
Not really, no. We got an offer actually to do a show in Budapest.
Really?
Hungary, yeah. It's called the Hungry Girls Concert. So Dave and all the rest of the band have got to dress up as women.
You're kidding?
No, it's quite serious.
Don't they realize that you're not an all-girl band?
No, but you see, it's a lot of money, like really a lot of money offered.
Right.
So we've really got to, we've got to do this show. It's very important. Like we've got Bananarama and Toto Quella and some English groups on, all girls, and so we want to be on there because we think we're pretty good.
Oh, I love it. It's going to be like. Did you ever see this movie called Some Like It Hot?
Yes, with Marilyn Monroe, isn't it?
Right, and the two guys dress up as women and they're in a band.
I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, it's a great one. It's going to be just like that. Oh my God.
It'll be quite interesting.
The album that you just put out apparently is sort of different direction for the band because you all wrote the songs together. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it's only different because we haven't got our previous manager's ideas on it. But this album is done a lot better than our last album, even though it's only 3 singles a week. But we've done really good, really. We think it's a great album, and we've still got a lot of hope in it. And of course, you had a video, Do You Want to Hold Me?
Right, we're going to see that in a minute.
From our album. We've got a new single coming out pretty soon from it called Love, Peace and Harmony, which we're actually working on this moment in the studio to remix it before it comes out as a 12-inch.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
It seems like the songs have gone from the direction of being sort of analytical and philosophical to being like really sort of hopeful. Do you think that's true?
Well, I think they're more stronger. We feel stronger about them on stage as we play. I feel stronger when I sing on stage now because like I help to create those songs. So if anyone's got anything to say about it, then they come and tell me about it, and I'll just say, well, what it's about. Whereas before they used to ask me, and I didn't know anything. They're definitely they're more fun doing on stage, and they definitely a lot of people enjoy it more now for some reason. So it's great.
Those two girl dancers who used to be with you are not with the band anymore, right?
No, they're not. Right.
And also your look seems to have taken lots of different directions.
Excuse me a minute. Very hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah. The look, no, I think it's funny, someone told me that the other day, not really, it's just the fashion you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, we don't wear the clothes we used to wear for various reasons.
It's always seemed to be a big part of the band, though.
Well, it's only
a very visual band, I think.
Well, if you've noticed, a lot of groups are coming over, and a lot of them look pretty much the way we used to look about three years ago.
This is true.
That sort of fashion and all the rest of it is not really that important to us. What's more important now is the music and how we come across, more than just like the way we look. A lot of English groups are coming over now, and they look pretty much like we did. And it's all very old hat, very boring, because it is, because like it's been done, and to do it again would be just totally, really, really drab.
Yeah, you can tell now, actually, watching the band, that music is really the focal point, and you can even see that in the video.
It's more important, especially in the States. We found that when we came over and started touring in the States, a lot of people appreciate music more than they just the way the band looks. Whereas in England, this is very fashion orientated. They care about what a group looks like. Young girls like drooling over pop stars because of the way they look, their dyed hair and their makeup.
It's so
thinking they look really pretty. And now what's more important, like we said, it's music.
We're going to see some of that music right now. The "Do You Want to Hold Me" video, and we'll be right back. I'm back with Annabella, and we're talking about the band changing, and I really want to ask you about your singing, because when you first started, you were obviously a really natural talent, but it's gotten, oh yes, and you were very young.
Thank you.
But it's gotten, actually I think your singing has gotten much clearer, and you seem to feel much stronger about it.
Well, I think it's due to the fact that when you're on the road for a long time. We've been on the road like nearly 3 years almost, it seems. 3.5 years. You do build up a certain amount of, I suppose, confidence as well as gaining experience. And, all the late nights and all the parties and meeting the people and all the rest of it.
Right.
All the stage work, stage work for me, you do build up a lot of experience. And maybe that's the reason. I feel more confident now than I ever did. But I still feel I have a lot to learn.
Have you still ever had any singing lessons?
I had one once, but that was like, it was a joke because the woman that taught me was an opera singer, and she couldn't sing the way I sang, and I couldn't sing the way she sang, so I just said, forget it, I don't think I should bother coming to these lessons anymore. And, we went our separate ways sort of thing. She taught quite a few people actually, but it didn't really help me because all those sort of singers are all, pushed into sort of one sort of category where they have to sing a certain way. You're taught how to, sing the way that, the teacher tells you, and you just lose your whole identity, how you feel you want to do it, and it doesn't come naturally. It becomes very, very sort of straight and just boring. It can be very boring.
You're singing.
Excuse me a minute.
You are definitely not boring.
Well, I feel a bit boring actually.
Why don't you tell me about the next album, which you told me that you're going to start recording really soon?
Well, actually, that won't be out until Matthew's recovered, or we start working on it until he's recovered. So I haven't really got any idea about it. No, he can't. It's in a cast, you see. But as I said, as soon as he's recovered, then we get on with that new album. But luckily, we've got a film coming out called Scandalous.
Right, I was just going to ask
which is out in November, and that stars Sir John Gielgud and Robert Hayes of the film Airplane. And we've done a couple of our songs are in there. Plus we're
Are
doing
you in it?
soundtrack.
Do you like?
Yeah, we're in the film.
Great.
It's going to be it's a sort of comedy thriller. It's really funny. It's going to be out in America and England, so that's going to be out whilst we're if we're not around, sort of thing, in November.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Actually.
whilst we're working in the studio or whatever.
There was some rumor going around that I read, I think, in the Melody Maker, that said that Walt Disney was like trying to sign you for a big, $1 million contract to do 4 movies or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. That was just something that some nut in England thought up of. Thought we'd just be a bit stupid about it. No, unfortunately that didn't go through. It's because of my hairstyle, apparently.
You're joking.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh my God! Do you think they really were interested in?
Oh no. It's because of the video we did for a song "Do You Want to Hold Me."
Right.
We all dressed up as characters in Disneyland and just cartoon sort of characters.
Right. Are you interested in doing any like film work or acting?
I can't act to save my life.
No.
So I doubt it.
Oh, let's see. Do you have a title for the new album?
Nope. We're still trying to get, when the going gets tough, get going. We're still promoting that in a way. Yeah.
Do you think that the new songs will be in the same direction, or?
I haven't a clue.
Oh, I thought you'd written it already.
No, we haven't written it yet because we haven't worked on it because of Matthew.
Oh.
See, we came straight off the road, came straight to New York after he had to fly back, and his
You've been spending a real lot of time there.
Yeah, we've been trying to explain to everyone because a lot of people still thought we were playing and touring, and it's like really horrible for people to sort of expect you to come and then suddenly you haven't turned up on that day and they say, well, what the hell is happening? It's like best to explain what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't want to mess anyone around. After all.
Apparently, it really seems like you've got a huge audience in America now. It seems like, in a sense, you're becoming sort of an American band in a way.
No, I don't think we'll ever be an American band. We're from England. We're the English.
Right. Okay, now we're going to see So What by another English band, the Anti-Nowhere League.